I'm Vickieverlie, the rock and roll prophetess. I do psychic tarot, psychic astrology, spirit messages, channeling, all sorts of stuff. And I design decks, which we're going to be using today. We're going to be using the rock and roll tarot deck for the main portion of the reading, followed by a card from the Beast Mistress Animal Oracle cards. And then finally, if you're a level 2 Patreon supporter, we're going to pull a card from the Tarot of Light by illustrated by Tony Carmine Salerno. Beautiful, beautiful deck. Alright, so these cards have been shuffled in between videos, and now what I'm going to do is just a very loose shuffle to kind of, there we go, ooh, Ten of Swords. To let Spirit pull out the cards that are meant for you, and this is for, of course, Leo Sun, Leo Rising, Leo Moon, for the month of April. One more. Of 2021. Okay. Well, the Ten of Swords did flip right out of the deck there. We're going to have to talk about it. But, you know, we've got some really beautiful, bright, nice cards here, too. The Ten of Swords is not one of those. So, I mean, the Ten of Swords says you've been hurt, you know. I'm hearing that. I've been hurt by love. I'm just a fool for a pretty face. I'm not singing it correctly, but I've been hurt by love. I'm just a fool for a pretty face. Fool for a pretty face. I don't know. I'm not fond of that. my pitch is way off on that. But so you've been hurt by love. It's maybe what we're talking about here. But you've been through some stuff. I mean, I think we all have. You know, we've all been through. It's been a hell of a year. We've been through some stuff. But you're ready to get back into it. You're ready to bounce back. And then the Three of Pentacles is right next to it. So if there's been, like, maybe during lockdown, there's something that you kind of got into, maybe like maybe you started watching some, you know, online courses, or trying to learn a new skill, or practicing up on, you know, brushing off some of your old skills to be bringing back, you know, into again, you know, use again. I just happen to notice there's a 3 and a 3 here. Got a 3 and a 3 and an 8 and an 8. Well, you know, that may have some bearing. 3 weeks, 3 months, 3 years, you know, 3 and 8. But whatever you've been, like, kind of working on, I feel like you're polishing off these skills. You may be surprised that you may be able to use these in a way that you probably never thought of, really. In a strange and unusual way. We're coming down here and something big is popping for you. I mean, you've got the Justice card, which could be, well, it could be if you're waiting on some kind of a court case or something. So it could be like Justice, and the Emperor could be like the judge or somebody deciding, bam, you know, the gavel, the Justice is, you know, goes in your favor. But for more of you, I feel like this is some kind of contract gig or something that you're going to get. You're signing up for a contract, you're signing up for something, and it's major success. Because the 3 of Rods is in here. This is more, I mean, it can be success, like in some kind of a legal matter, potentially, but really, the 3 of Rods is more like your ship is coming in. You know, you're arriving. This is success from the work that you've been doing. I feel like these two are really tied together. This is like, well, you know, I used to be a pretty good, whatever, you know, I used to be a pretty good doing at this thing here, and while I got the time, I'm gonna start doing it again. I used to be a pretty good blacksmith, because that's really what these guys actually are. You know, back in the day, I used to be a pretty good blacksmith. But, you know, it's probably, I'm just joking, obviously it's probably not a blacksmith, but, you know, you used to be a pretty good at something, you used to enjoy it, and I think you kind of brushed up on your skills, and lo and behold, I think it's more like we're brushing up on our skills over here just because, you know, we're in lockdown, and I might as well, oh, look, here's my old blacksmith kit, let's break it out, you know. Of course, again, I'm using that as a metaphor for whatever it might be. And then look, I'm making all this cool blacksmith stuff, and then, hey, I'm gonna buy that off of you, or I'm gonna hire you to be my blacksmith, or whatever. Because then you're down here too, and this is the blacksmith again, but he is doing what he really loves. That's what this card's about. And this part comes in with the, I'm doing what I love, and that's not what it's about for him. He's doing it because it's just fun and enjoyable, and he really loves it. But lo and behold, bang, 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 cha-ching, 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 you know, money starts cranking out of it. This would be you. This would be you, whether you're male or female. This is the fire sign person, the Leo, the Aries, or the Sagittarius. It can also represent the time of fire sign, which we are definitely in. You know, we are in the time of fire throughout the month of April. Well, mostly up to about the 19th or 20th, we will be in the sign of fire. So, you know, during this time, this is when you're surrounded by all this good stuff. You may leave, you know, talks about leaving something behind, even if you've put a lot of time and effort into it. Oh, hold on. I got this something on my leg, sorry. Even if you've put a lot of time and effort into it, because it takes time to stack up all these cups. So you may have been in a long time career on some other, doing something completely different, and then you might decide, you know what, I'm just going to give it a shot. I'm just going to go for it. I'm really enjoying it. Somebody wants to. People are wanting it. You know, I'm in demand. You're in demand. I think that's what, I'm going to put that. You're in demand. I think that's going to be your headline. You know, whatever you're dishing up here is in demand. It's well received. People want it. And so give the people what they want, right? Leo, give them what they want. This could also be some kind of traveling. You know, I know we're not doing a lot of traveling for the lockdown right now, but this could be traveling later, like some sort of, you know, maybe you're signing a contract to do some kind of traveling later on, you know, something like that. You know, some of you could be a tour even. You know, a lot of people's book tours and, you know, music tours and art tours and different things are canceled last year, so maybe they might be starting up again. If you normally do tour or travel a lot for your career, well, maybe not even normally, because I feel like this could be something completely different. So it could be there could be an opportunity to travel or relocate. Would be another thing. It may not be just, you know, touring, traveling. It might be like complete relocation. You know, but that's so not that common anymore. You know, well, before you're like, oh, you want to come work for me, you have to move here. Nowadays, you don't have to move there. You can work from wherever. You know, that doesn't. But I'm not ruling it out. You know, it would be a pleasant thing. It would be something that wouldn't be like, oh God, I gotta go move there. It'd be like, oh boy, I get to go move there. You know, it would be like that. All right, so let's go ahead and get your animal totem for our Leos for the month of April of 2020. Leo, 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 Leo. Dun 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 dun. What is that? I feel like that might be part of the scene. Dun 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 dun. Hey, what is that? You know, the conga line, that's what it is. Maybe you're going to be in the conga line. Who knows? That might be rocking the conga line, Leo. Okay. Let me get this together for you guys. What's this animal totem here? Let's see here. The dragonfly. Ooh. Dragonfly is so magical. It's healing. It's magic. You know, it's just a really, really cool card. And they are definitely like multi-dimensional, big time. You know, that's for sure. Let me read what I wrote initially. Inhabiting two worlds at once, air and water, day and night. Multidimensional travelers bring healing and light. Protectors of the realm, lifting the veil of consciousness. Ooh. But, you know, the thing that gets me too is the two worlds at once. I like that. That seems very relevant to what I was picking up during the main portion of the reading. Because it seems like, you know, again, you know, using the blacksmith analogy again, no, probably nobody out there is probably a blacksmith actually, but you know, it's just like, well, I've been plowing along for 8 years or whatever in this regular job over here, this job that I hate or whatever, but it pays the bills, this and that. And then, you know, that's the two worlds. So you've got this day gig, and then you've got this you know, this unusual, otherworldly, outside of your normal realm. It's outside of your world. Let's put it that way. And, you know, this flying, you could fly. It could be really beautiful for you, too. Dragonflies are so mystical and magical and beautiful. All right, so that is the reading. I was gonna say I'm act like I'm doing a personal reading, but since I was going, I'll go through my spiel. When I do the personal readings at the end, I always say I recommend you watch it more than once because you won't catch everything the first time through, which is true. And I recommend that you look at the cards and let the words pop out at you, because that's the way you can absolutely get a personal message from this. From this general reading, if these different words pop out for you. All right, so if you're a level 2 Patreon supporter, there's going to be 3 more cards. Remember, you're Loving Beauty Incarnate. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you enjoy this content. It helps me out, so I appreciate it. Have a great month, and we'll see you again soon.